So today I wanted to do energy check-in just for the collective. I kind of get the I've been going through like feeling like a bunch of different like emotions, just a bunch of different shifts in like energy period. And I feel like it's like a lot of people like cutting out a lot of things and making a lot of changes within themselves and their environment. A lot of people upgrading, a lot of people getting downloads, going through like ascension symptoms, or just like awakening. So I just kind of wanted to pull a couple cards, see what's going on. And then I also have some cards here that I wrote down and some index. It's a mix of different messages and quotes and various things like that. So okay, first card is love. So I was definitely feeling that energy just like a second ago, like a feeling of like intense like gratitude, just like happy and just thankful, and feeling like blessed and abundant, like. But it's also a lot of anxiety there still. It's a lot of anxiety. Oh. And this could possibly explain that. The chill, meditate, and restore. And that's the love. Yeah. I was pulling cards earlier, and get out in nature kept coming out. These cards do not want to stay up here. Anxiety, coffee, that anxious feeling, fidgety, can't like having problems like holding on to things, like it's like and that's even what I just said a minute ago. Like the up and down, it's like you go from this love energy to this anxiety energy. But in between there, it's like learning the skills to kind of bring yourself out or talk yourself through this. So, yeah. Then we have inspire. It's flipped over. Lightworker. Yeah. So I feel like this is having a lot to do with like different people's, going through like their ascension process, and coming into that awakening, that awareness. And that can be like kind of a turbulent experience, like the up and down, like you go from this love energy and intense like gratitude, and into going back into like our mind, like like that anxiety, and and people are like, I feel like people are starting to feel inspired to actually get out and work with whatever they feel like their passion projects. But it's also that teeter-totter and back and forth, like maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, what if this goes wrong, that goes wrong. And I think that a lot of people are learning, or starting to learn to relax and meditate and kind of restore and bring themselves back to their center themselves, and then like come at it again from that centered space. Yeah, like I just said, a lot of people are learning to, be still and actually, kind of like process what's going on and bring themselves back to that center space before they act on, Okay, we got infinite abundance here. And that's another feeling that I was feeling earlier, just like, just being in that love space and just doing what like you really want to do, what makes you happy, and not really being in that lack mind state. It just brings in more abundance. another jump. Yeah. This one is formless. I think a lot of people are starting to actually trust themselves and, like, you know, trust that whole process, and, you know, just okay. I should probably just stand up. Maybe I should just stand up and do it, like, because I'm gonna have to keep getting up. This one here is mental health. So, like, being formless in your thoughts, like, you know, not like bounding yourself by having limited thoughts or limited beliefs, and, you know, actually manifesting, like, you know, what you want to see in your reality by expanding your perspective and your just mind frame. Yeah. I never lost value. I see also, like, a lot of people who have been through, like, you know, different like abusive relationships, or, you know, just abuse within you know, all relationships. I think people are starting to, you know, do that mental work and actually taking that time out to themselves to actually, you know, just like do that internal reflection, and, like, kind of like meditate and process, you know, and, like, learn different, like the previous video I did, like, learn different tactics, and, you know, getting themselves back to you know, understanding that they, you know, you experience all of these, you experience things, but, and go through these traumas, but it doesn't make you any less of a person. It doesn't make you, you know, regardless of where you starting at, you know, what you've been through, it doesn't, that has nothing to do with your value as a human being, you know. And a lot of people are starting to see that they do have gifts and talents that are valuable, and, you know, that people would want to see, and, you know, actually trusting themselves to get out here and share those regardless, you know. Like, what, I forget that who he quoted, but, like, Infinite Water says, like, you know, speak your truth even if your voice shakes. I feel like that's, like, what a lot of people are experiencing and doing, and I think that's kind of what the energy that I'm feeling. Like, it's like a up and down, like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and then it's like, okay, next minute, like, okay, oh, I'm having anxiety, and, you know, kind of nervous about doing it, you know. But a lot of people are fighting through that anxiety to do whatever they, you know, feel like their desire is, or their you know, dream is. Yeah. Perfectly aligned. People are starting to get aligned with their truth, and starting to get aligned with, like, their divine mission. Spirit said no in reverse. Yeah. A lot of people aren't taking that no for an answer. Yeah, a lot of people are understanding that, you know, what's meant for them, and they ain't taking that no. They're aligning themselves with what is meant for them, and, you know, not accepting any less. They're not accepting, you know, old patterns of behavior and old things that they would have accepted, behavior they would have accepted from people in the past. I feel like a lot of people are not, you know, allowing that. Yeah. They're opening themselves up, and in turn, not allowing that, you know, old behavior and that old mind frame, you know, that negative mind frame that we sometimes have, you know, and also, like, allowing other people to, you know, do things to us that we're not accepting. Like, now, I think it's opening us up more, and opening us up to what our value really is. That's what, that I never lost value is here, and that mental health. Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of people are getting in line with their truths and not allowing anybody to, you know, try to silence their truths, or they speaking out. I feel like a lot of people are speaking out. A lot of people are opening up. Yeah, a lot of people are speaking out, starting to bloom and open up and speak that truth. We got walking in my truth, vegan, and chemistry, or chemist. Yeah, I think a lot of people are starting to kind of take their power back, and also taking that power back over yourselves. Like our decisions that we make, you know, health-wise, like, you know, actually starting to, you know, focus on our health more. And understanding that, you know, that self-growth, and that all starts with, like, you know, having that self-love for yourself. You know, self-love, you want to, you know, put healthier foods in your body. You want to actually get out and move your body. You know, you want to actually get out and do different things. And, you know, yeah, a lot of people are releasing guilt. Guilt sometimes keeps us, bound. Taking on other, you know, things that's not for us. Releasing things that don't serve us. Yeah. Soul glow. A lot of people are going into like that ascension, you know, and yeah, starting to speak their truth. Starting to follow their dreams. That's too many. We got timeless. And vanish into awareness. And a loss can be a win. I think a lot of people are starting to realize, like, different situations where we feel like we may have, you know, lost, or, you know, something didn't go through for us. Like, being able to actually understand that maybe that wasn't the correct timing, and just allowing things to come to us. What is for us will never pass us. So, you know, yeah, we got timeless again. And we have faith without work. So yeah, a lot of people are just having that faith, and you know, just trusting the process. I think I'm gonna get one more card, and then I'm gonna go over to these. Yeah, illusionment. Trusting the process, not allowing themselves to put themselves in like illusionment, or not allowing, like, you know, just moving forward. Okay. Okay, we got smile. And then we have, don't be afraid to allow your light to shine. So yeah, like I said, a lot of people are actually just like getting out here and doing, you know, being that light, and being that, you know, just moving in their truth, you know, operating in their truth. Not knowing necessarily how it's going to go or what's going to happen, but a lot of people are getting out here speaking up. Okay, we have I am becoming a evolved version of myself every day. Yeah. And I just was talking about Infinite Waters. Shout out to Infinite Waters. I have breathing in that good ass prana. So like I said, a lot of people are actually getting out here in nature and actually grounding themselves. Like I said earlier today, I had pulled a couple cards, and that was like a big focus is get out in nature, go out and ground. Unconditional love, love without limits, and complete love. And that's what I said. A lot of people are starting to have, work on that self-love and allowing themselves to be seen, Ow. Here we have, you don't have to be perfect. And in life, we can agree to disagree and harbor no resentment. So, like I just said, like getting out here and just like doing what you want to do regardless of what anybody else has to say, and not taking that into yourself, and just understanding that you don't have to be perfect. Just get out here and do whatever you feel like, whatever you feel like you're called to do. It's not about being perfect, it's about being real. Yeah. So like I said, so we're not like, people aren't focusing on, like, people are understanding that you don't have to focus on like what could possibly go wrong. Like a lot of people are taking those leaps and just trusting themselves and trusting the process and trusting that they're being called to do whatever they feel like they're being called to do, and they're actually like operating faith and moving forward. We got broaden your perspective. We got awareness never leaves you. And one more. And we have surrender the idea of a specific outcome. And that goes back into it's not about being perfect, and it's not about achieving anything specific. It's about just getting out here doing what you're passionate about. Also broadening your perspectives. And when you do that, like, you understand, like, everybody's not going to agree with what you're doing. Everybody's not going to like what you're doing. But sometimes you just got to get out here and just do it anyway. And stay in that, stay grounded. Like, get out and ground yourself and just stay in that present moment when you are out here, achieving your dreams and your goals. And, be in that awareness and not taking into yourself, the fears of what could possibly happen. Like I said, like, experience those emotions, but don't allow that to, like, stop you from doing what you really want to do in life. Focus more on what you want than what you don't want. Yeah. Like, manifesting that. Like, focusing on the negative, usually you have, and this is the what I was experiencing earlier. Just I was in like energy of like these just negative, like, kind of fear-based thoughts, and it was just coming out of nowhere, and I had to keep like up and down, like, kind of like bringing myself back to my center space, and being aware. And it's a process, and like people go, you know, this is, it's normal for those thoughts to come in. It doesn't mean that you're bad. It doesn't mean that you're not doing something right. There's no, like I said, there's no particular way to be. When you're being, you're just being. So whatever is, you know, you're experiencing is a part of that, you know, awareness, which never leaves. Like, we're constantly always aware. We're always in this state of, you know, we're always awareness. Awareness never leaves. It's just we have these thoughts here, then we have the bodies here, and then you factor in everything else that, you know, sometimes we forget that, like, we're just this awareness, this part of this like bigger consciousness, you know. We have practice formless thought. Stillness isn't just a frame of mind, it is who you truly are, without mind, unbound by any confusion or excessive thought. That's what I was just saying. Okay, I'm going to get like 2 more messages, and then I think I'm just going to close it out. I just wanted to check in and see like kind of what was going on, because I know that I was feeling these energies, and I just wanted to see if anybody else is feeling it. Okay, we have set healthy boundaries. Be aware, be assertive, prioritize yourself, be authentic, say no, and set boundaries for yourself as well. And I feel like a lot of people are actually doing that. So I know that that's something that I'm trying to implement, you know, every day. So yeah. Okay, one more. And slip into full awareness, which also goes with, you know, vanishing into awareness. So, and then you also have awareness never leaves you. So it's just reminding people to like be in this present moment, you know, and just enjoy what the experience, you know, whether or not it's good or bad. A bad emotion that you're feeling, a good or bad emotion, is all a part of our experience. And once we like